Hey, Mo Patty, what's going on? Oh, yeah, I'm working on stuff for you right now, actually. Camera sucks. There we go. That shows color a little bit better. But yeah. Marco, what's going on? That will be a bead. I don't know if I like the red on it, though. Red's not where I wanted it. Hey, Bushcraft, what's going on, man? Welcome. But yeah, so working on that one. And I sent you this one already. Well, sent you the pictures. Let's see. This one came out really nice. I really like the looks of that. Adventure Man, what's going on? How you been? How's everybody doing today? But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This red paracord, I'm not a fan. It's like super limp. This green stuff's like it almost feels like straight Kevlar. How strong the fibers in it are, how stiff they are. Hey, Mr. Huber, what's going on? But yeah, I've also never done one of these type of knots before. It's a double snake knot, something or other. But hey, if it works. Gotta order some new red paracord though. The green stuff is American, I believe. Let me see what the green stuff was. Just ordered it. Packaging, I believe, is right here. Doesn't say the color. I just ordered a whole bunch of new ropes. I got purple, green, red, black, orange, something else. Oh, but yeah, get a bunch. Oh, Adventure 50. While you're here, this is the one I'll send you. Toxic. It's so toxic. It's so good. Burkles is he's a talented guy. He really is. And from the new stuff he has coming out is I can't wait. I think he's gonna shock a lot of people. Honestly, um, I really do. Kid's talented. He really is. Had to tune in a little earlier than I did last week. No big deal, man. I appreciate you stopping by no matter what. And I'm home, so that's cool. I like being home. I do. When I can be, at least. Hey, Henry G, what's going on? Henry, what do you think? Let's see. I like this one. I do. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I like my work. It's not often, though. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely a little self-deprecating when it comes to my own stuff. But I do like this one. Wyoming Adventures. How's it going? But yeah, I do. I like how this one came out. And I'm not gonna, if the colors were right, I'd be happy with this one just because I'm trying something new. I've never done it like this before. What I'm gonna do is, I usually do pre-make the outer layer. This one I didn't fully do. And it's so I can go a size down and flop this in there almost like it's trapped. And suspend it in the resin. See how that looks, because I've never done anything like that. What's going on, Mick Ranger? But yeah, I think that'll look cool. It'll be a lot more clear once it's filled too. But I think that'll come out kind of neat. Hey Rolf, what's going on? Oh. Time we're looking at, I only had about 10 minutes, alright. But yeah, how'd everybody's day go? What's going on? Happy Veterans Day to all the vets out there. Definitely say thank you. That certainly a tough job. Matt Mauer, what's going on? What do you guys think? Instead of the regular snake knot, it'll be like, I don't like that camera, man. I gotta get the new one. It'll be a snake knot, and every other one will be a different color. But yeah, it's definitely never tied this one before. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Let's see if I remember what I'm doing. So you go inner, I mean outer. And then one of those jobs, maybe. Did I do it from the right side though? I didn't do it from the right side. I'll play with it after. Yeah, that side. Blech. Nope, doing something wrong, and I don't remember what, so. Hey, Mr. Mouse, what's going on? Thank you for being here. But yeah, what'd you guys carry today? What's going on? I had an all black carry today, just to be matchy-matchy. And of course, I had the rock tool. I do love this thing. Actually, I had to use it as a pencil sharpener for my kiddo today. And I'm sure that'll show up on the blade, of course. But I do love this S35VN blade. Not too much, Mr. Mouse. Not too much. Same old, same old. Until we hit the next milestone. Then the next milestone, we'll have a 10 knife giveaway. It's going to be a big one. And it'll be fun. But yeah, these are one of my favorite multi-tools. They don't have the spring in it, which I like. I know some people don't. But I enjoy it. Replaceable inserts on the wire cutter, on the pliers. Just got a new display case and working on organizing the collection. Bit overwhelming. It can be. It definitely can be. But I'm sure it'll come out great, man. Don't get too worked up. How are you organizing by brand? Are you organizing by color, blade shape? Today's carry, T-Kel Accomplice, and a PM2. The Accomplice is really cool. I like that knife. Yeah, guys, working on getting a new camera. And there goes a light. That's alright. Of course, I would go out now. But, yeah, you know, after Christmas, definitely do a little bit new cameras and new microphone. All one brand, organized by designers mainly. Oh, that's really cool. Can I ask who the designer is, or who your favorite designers are? Gerber makes a great multi-tool. Absolutely, I like my Gerbers. I don't have any next to me, unfortunately, but I do. I enjoy my Gerbers. Yeah, gotta work on cameras, and I don't know. I know this mic is starting to fail, but it was a cheapo, so I can't be too upset. Okay. Snowdy, Ozer, Elijah Woods. Oh, Elijah Woods. Yeah, that's he had some really, 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 really cool stuff. Definitely an out of the box thinker. I really like that. Um, why can't I think of his name right now? He's always in the chats, especially at Rob's. He does a lot with CKRT, and I can't think of his name. Oh man, that's gonna drive me crazy. And I met him at Blade Show. Mallory. Hey Kane, what's going on, man? I gotta get some of the Mallory knives after Christmas is over, because he has some really, really neat designs. It's like KC. I like KC's design. He's very simplistic. And I wouldn't say this is sleek. I'd say it's very subtle, is what I would say. And he does have classic lines. Mallory does too. I like his lines. Not as big of the fans of the Tempest knives that seem to go up at the frame, but that's me. I don't know. Everybody's a little different. And thank you. This brazen was actually a win that Titanium Justin sent over a while ago. But I like this knife. It has skiffs in it. This is one of like the 7 or 8 knives I have now with skiffs. It's funny. Sometimes, you pay for skiffs and they're just as expensive as the knife itself is. But I don't know. For this one, it seemed worth it. You know what I can probably do? I can probably take that light and throw it on this tripod. But what did you guys carry today? I seen just Rolf put his carry, and that's it. That's it. Not a big fan of this tripod either. I bought this one just for our Blade Show to be able to, for ease of like carrying. But it's all plastic. Not a fan of plastic. Let's see if I can grab that. Bam. Just like that. Brazen is my all-time favorite Civivi ever. LOL. I carried an Ozark Sonder today. A lot of people are liking that Sonder. I have to check one out. I haven't yet. Oh wait, no, the Sonder's not the orange one, is it? Am I crazy? Sonder's the button lock one, correct? How's that? How's the lighting now? Is that better? I don't know how that felt. It is the orange one. I'm crazy. The Sonder is great, then, I can say. I enjoyed giving away. I gave away, I think after everything was said and done, I think I gave away 8 of those. That's right, Rams is silent. Because America, especially today. I had my old timer muskrat improved a little off the beaten chart, razor sharp. Nice. Nice. That's pretty cool. That's definitely pretty cool, Mr. Huber. I think I have one muskrat type, well, style knife left from my great-grandfather. Now, those are spay blades on the muskrat usually, right? Still not feeling so hot. That sucks. Sorry. Kind of like a Civivi socket, like a cheap Tikal. How did I see that? Where did Mr. Mouse? Oh, I have it on top chat. I'm sorry, everybody. I hate when I do that live chat. There we go. Bailout and Gerber MP600. Thank you, Mr. Mouse. Sorry I missed that. I love the bailout. Bailout's. I know people talk about Benchmade, blah blah blah. I like my Benchmades. Out of the 6 I have, I've only ever gotten rid of 1. And it was a bug out. Say what you want to say. It was a 535. And I think a little bit of it's my fault. I had the, what are they, FRN scales. Probably should have put different scales on it. I bet you I would have liked it more, and I should have let it wear in, which I didn't. And I say that about my bailout, and I say that about my Freak. They take some time to wear in. They're on bronze phosphorus washers. Yeah, there's a double bladed. Yep, alright. Carried a Voseed mini nightshade and the arcade light. Anybody know if the mini nightshade's still on sale? Wyoming, I think you're the one that told me when it went on sale. Those are great knives. Such a good blade shape on those. And the arcade light, I haven't handled one since Blade Show. Really liked it. I haven't gotten to handle an Arcade Pro yet. They were supposed to have it day 2, and I spaced checking. Collect what you like, not what other people like. I agree. Devo Tallboy and a ZT308. Kane, do you have the purple Tallboy? Hey, Clint, how are you? Speaking of Clint, he's the one that sent me the clip I have on my Freak. I love that thing. Thank you so much again, Clint. Because I think this matches. I had originally made a bead like this for my Tallboy until I realized it didn't have a lanyard spot. But I kept that one. I made this one just for Mopatty. But that does help. I think that would have matched the Tallboy. Great. Oh, okay. Your brother has the purple. I think that would have looked cool on the Tallboy if you could, of course. I'm sure you could modify it, the backspacer or something. Just drill a hole in it. But I don't know what Mopatty's going to put this on. Maybe she don't put it on anything. Kane, are you friends with BEDC on Facebook? Thanks, Mr. Mouse. If I had time, I'd make so many more and just give them away more. Right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 to make that I got to send out. And after that, if you want one, let me know. They'll be done in the next couple. Within the next 10 days, I'll have all of them done. I think the bead I've made that I like the most is actually Derek For Real has a knife with black and white G10 scales, and I made a lanyard bead and a lanyard for it, and it came out so nice. But I don't think I have a picture of it, unfortunately. I think I want to go back to the drawing board with this one. Like I said, I've never made one like this. In two pieces like that. And those will go together. And I'm going to drop them in this little half a blank I have and suspend them in the resin. Just for curiosity, really, more than anything. But I'm not happy with the colors. Well, I'm not happy with the red. I'm very happy with the green, unfortunately. The green's perfect. But the red isn't. The red does not match this at all. So, once I get this finished, I'll remake those colors, I guess, on that bead. It's a bummer. But maybe it'll come out for something else. Who knows? I'm still gonna I'm not gonna throw away those two halves. But you win some, you lose some, right? What are you gonna do? But Clint, Wyoming Adventure, Mick, what'd you guys carry? And what do you guys think about this O knife? Rolf and Barbie had sent this to me a while ago. And it's action. I will say this. I'm from Massachusetts, Mr. Mouse. The action is ridiculously good on this. And the lockup for a button lock is super, super impressive. The Metal 3, I believe. The only thing is, you do got to be careful with it. There's nothing there. There's no choil, nothing. So if you slip from the aluminum, and I will say this, they went razor sharp on that. I'm not throwing it away. It was a gift, and I really like it. And that blade shape is crazy. It's like California. Let's see, I guess it'd be like that. For you guys, like that. Boston, I'm South Coast, Mass. I'm like on the Tiverton border. But yeah, I worked in Boston for many years, so. And plus, I went with the black theme today. I do think it's super interesting they went Phillips head too. You don't see that often. Southie. Yeah, way south. But I trained in Southie for a while. Until they moved that gym. Now he's in Sudbury. It's something. Is he in Sudbury? I think so. I have to run, chicken. Hey, take it easy, Mr. Huber. Ow. But yeah, I gotta figure out who I got this red stuff from. I got a lot of it too. I got like another probably 300-400 feet of it. I don't like it. Well, it's weird. I like it a lot. In a way, it's actually easy to work with, unless you're using any other type of paracord, because it's so limp. Where this every other paracord I have is nothing like that. It's got some like tensile type strength to it. Especially this green stuff. This green stuff's good. I think it's like I have some green and some purple stuff that I bought that was USA made. And it seems to be the good stuff. But yeah. How was everybody's Tuesday? What you guys got going on? Sweet, I didn't have much of a show planned. Sorry, I'm kind of just going off the top today, guys. I usually have this planned out. And of course, I also carried around my neck. I don't go a day without carrying this around my neck. I still haven't finished making the scales for this yet either, which is driving me mental. I gotta finish that up. I am no one. Knives, yes, always knives. It's what we do here. Knives, survival stuff. Sometimes we'll talk about other type of gear, but yeah, mostly knives. I actually don't like how much the light seems to be washing me out. Let's see if I can find the cord. Cold, lol. Did you get flurries earlier? I did, Matt. Only for a little bit around 12, 12:30. Let's see. Still didn't help. Hey Gonzo, what's going on? My carry is always crazy, but NT wallet and keys are not on me, so I'm like today. Okay. What's going on, Gonzo? Juan? Who did I miss, Matt? So yeah, it's mostly been just been working on the lanyards. Leatherman Arc SOG power pint. People love the power pint, man. I don't go a Tuesday without seeing power pint at least once. Olight Mini 2, Olight Pen, Roivon Aurora 4, Civivi Sentinel Strike, CRKT, Obake Fixed. I don't think I know that one. Napslander 2, Outdoor Element Neck Knife, and my Zippo with the Bit Kit. Zippo with the Bit Kit. I don't think I know about that. Sheesh. I'll have to check that out in a bit. My Bit Kit is right here. My EOS driver slash thingy thing. Moped, yeah. It's been another rough week. It's what it really comes down to is infection stuff. I have to get surgery, and I just haven't yet. Patty, were you here earlier when I showed lanyard stuff off? I just flicked my new Vosteed Chody hedgehog all day. Hey, the hedgehog's a cool little knife. I really enjoy that. That'll drive me nuts. There you go. But Brown Sugar, how are you? Pocket take up rumor. Is that the power pint? No, alright. Hey, Donnie, what's going on? But yeah, so I was showing this. I'm gonna do a snake knot with every knot will be the opposite color, and I didn't get the color on this one right, so I'm gonna redo it. It'll drive me nuts if it's not matchy, and I'm trying something new. So I think I've showed you. When I do the beads, I make a blank first and then I fill them until I get to about the matching thickness of the clear, and then I clear it. This time I did 2 halves, but the red is not anywhere where I'd like, and what I was going to do is put it in there and then suspend it in the clear, and it'll clear up so you'll be able to see inside a lot better. It'll look more like that, but the red didn't come out, so I gotta get the red more like that red. I only have a few minutes to pop in. Hey Ray, what's going on? Hope all is well. Thank you, even if it's 2 seconds here. I appreciate you stopping by and even thinking about it. Just chilling, finna cook burgers. Burgers sound good right now. Burgers sound real good. But yeah, this is for those who didn't see it, I've showed it a few times, but this is the other half of your package. Patty. Seems people like this one. I do too. I like that one a lot. The matchiness came out really good. And if it's not matchy, it'll drive my OCD insane. With cheddar beer cheese. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, that sounds really, really good. Come on, man. Thanks, Johnny. If you want some, just let me know. I got 4 to make right now. And then after that, Balisong Flippin'. Love the purple and black. What's going on, Balisong Flippin'? Thanks for joining us. I'm not even a lanyard fan, and I want that. Hey, Twisted, what's going on? Speaking of the other ones I'm making, one of those 4 is for Twisted. I just mixed up colors for her. So after this stream, I'll go and this blank is hers. And this blank, which I'm really a fan of. I've never tried this before. This was tedious. This took a long time to make this blank, honestly. But that blank will be for blue. And yeah, that'll be that. I'll get their colors mixed up and those will be sent out finally. Because I only told them like last year that I'd get them done. But I have been waiting on some paracord too and stuff. I had to get some money up. Luckily, paracord's pretty cheap. Does Civivi still make the brazen? I don't know, but there's a couple of companies. Oh God, what's that Pew Pew company? Why can't I think? It's 3 letters, right? They make the knockoff Glocks that are actually really good. They make a version of the brazen. Well, they worked with Civivi to do aluminum scales. That was your first Tonto. My first Tonto was the 1776 Kershaw. The drop point brazen is my favorite. See, I am a Tonto guy. I do love a Tonto blade. PSA, thank you, Bluminati. See, I knew it was 3 letters. But PSA did a version with Civivi. That's actually really cool. Oh, it's Palmetto Armory? Yeah, Palmetto State Armory, PSA. Yes. Best version ever. The Chronos brazen. Thank you. The Chronos brazen is awesome. I should have just bought it. I had it in my hand long enough. I should have bought one, but I didn't because I don't know why actually, because I had money. I think they're only like $68 or $78. PSA, the Walmart of gun parts. Hey, Mr. Mouse, come on. You want a cheap pot for your 19? They got it. And it'll work. Maybe a little sanding, a little finessing, but it'll do the trick eventually. I'm excited that CMB came out with a premium version of the Predator. That'll be my next acquisition. You know, I didn't know they did that. I'll have to check that. You know what? We can check that out together because you're not on my phone this week, which is awesome. All right, let's see. There we go. Get rid of this. Add this. Cool. Let's check out CMB Predator. Hey, there I am. Why am I not using the keyboard right here? Oh, 170. Is it M390, right? Or is it 20CV? M390. How can we help you? Yeah, you can ship me some stuff for free. I'll send it back. But no, they, what was it when the Explorer came out? Was that the name of it? The Explorer? Yeah, the Explorer. I remember when this came out. That was kind of like their introduction to the world. At least for me. That was the first one I had heard of. And Titanium Justin was the one that told me about them. And they do some really nice stuff. So what's the upgrades over the original Predator? So we got G10. Is that what that is? G10 with 14C. What's the overall length? 7. Oh, so it's not even a small knife. For some reason, when I look at that, I picture small. Huh. Same size and everything? 787, yeah. Not too small. It's a good size knife. I think that's what... I don't even have my little measuring tape with me. And all my calipers go up to is 8, so let me just grab those. Let's see. Just to get an idea. Zero this out. Go an inch. Zeroed itself out again. Come on. Yeah, this thing's starting to fail. So that's 787. Let's see. Oh, it is bigger than the Microjet. Let's see. The Brazen is about that size. Let's see. Wow, I got 790 on the Brazen, so that's a good size. Yeah, that's impressive. Because the Brazen's a good size knife. It's not tiny by any means. The Yautja would be intimidated. Right here, I'm just playing because I have a model of the same name but much larger. I never purchased a Predator because... Oh yeah, I just understood that now, Donnie. Day late and $1 short sometimes, I swear. Where did I put the... Like that. Get this guy out of there. Yeah, Donnie, your Predator, I will say, there's a little bit more quality. Just a little. No, Donnie, if you guys don't know Blessed Blades, where you been? Blessed Blades makes a model called the Predator, and it is a gorgeous knife. Who has it now? The Predator that's out and about. Damn, what a dream. Level your PC on. My PC is on an old table. I think it's probably more this, honestly. I may have had one or two that night. Oh, of course, man. That was definitely one of the biggest highlights of Blade Show was being able to mess around with your knives. That was definitely a treat. The Night's Edge has it? Okay. If you guys aren't subscribed to the Night's Edge, what you doing? Gotta check that out. And War Room has his Ripley. I knew that. I gotta talk to War Room. I haven't talked to him in a bit. I haven't been in streams. Yeah, Kane, that's my goal next year after maybe see if I can get on Donnie's books at some point. Absolutely. It was me meeting you, your brother. It was awesome. It was a good time. I hope I see you guys again next year. Kane, when the time is right, we'll make it happen. Absolutely, Kane. And you'll have to let me check it out if you get one, Kane. Next year, I will have a Vapor. Ooh. Newt is still that's my dream knife right now. Kane, I will be. If I'm here breathing, I'll be there. And I'll have money this time next year for Blade Show, which would be nice. That was such a debacle. Every penny just gone. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I'm really hoping by Blade Show I'll have my prototype made. Let's see if anybody wants to take a look at that and buy it up. Not the prototype, but the idea of it, you know. Hey, Tegan, what's going on? Hey, drive safe, man. Please. I don't think I could touch one of Donnie's knives in public. Mick, yeah, I mean, at least not near a school. It's a blue pill in the form of a knife. It's crazy. But yeah, so I'll definitely I'll be making some more lanyards, guys. Sorry they haven't been coming out like they were. I know I put out 12 of them pretty quickly. Realistically, it takes me, if I'm feeling okay, sorry about that, I can get them done in like 2.5, 3 days. Right now it's taking me about a week to do one, which isn't great. Unfortunately, it's that's just how it's going. But I want to knock, I don't know, I want to knock 25 out because I want to have 10 to do when I do the 1K giveaway when we get there. I want to give one away with each knife. I think that'd be cool. And I'll try to color match each one. I still don't want to sell them. I just like, it's just something nice for me to do for people when I can. And plus, what do you charge for something like that? $3, $4? I don't know. Favorite trend: Magnica, Ultem. For a while, my favorite trend was, it seemed like everybody was putting out a Wharncliffe. I love a Wharncliffe. Wow, it sounds horrible with my accent, though. I just realized that. Sorry. Ray, take it easy. And thank you for being here. But besides that, I love Ultem. I do love Ultem. I must admit, I love Ultem. I wish Vanex would, become a trend. Boy, drool all over the floor. I gotta run. Hope you all have a blessed, sharp rest of your week. Thank you. Mick drooling isn't illegal. But yeah, I would like to see more people use Van X on at least the folding knives. Warney sounds better anyway. Okay. Alright. I like a good Warney. I like a good sheep's foot. But in all fairness, I it's hard to beat a good Tonto. It just is. Especially, I like it when companies do two different angles on their sharpening. Say they do an 18 and then a 15, or a 20 and a 15. I mean, if not, you can just reprofile it yourself. It isn't that difficult, let's be real. But yeah, I don't know. I'm late to the carbon fiber and titanium trend. Titanium is always going to be my favorite. And then carbon fiber, I guess, probably. And then probably Ultem. Or aluminum, then Ultem. I know some people don't. Like, a lot of my favorite, like, nicer knives, like the Dixon. I want the plain Jane Dixon A, because if it's going to be milled, I want to do it. Just to say I did it, you know what I mean? Even if it's just a simple crosshatch type pattern. Or like a stipple type pattern. I know people say, oh, it's slippery, it's slippery. I don't feel that it's slippery. I don't, personally, even if it's wet and this and that. If I did, I'd put it in the mill. But carbon fiber is cool. I do like the looks of carbon fiber, especially if it's done right. I want to start. I have all the stuff. I literally have stuff right here I could make carbon fiber with. Probably not the greatest to use UV resin, but long cure resin. But I do. I want to start making some micarta and some carbon fiber. I wanted to do. God, it's like carbon fiber, but it's supposed to be stronger. I don't remember if it was like linseed fiber. It was something weird. But it's supposed to be even stronger than carbon fiber and lighter. I can't be left alone with micarta or G10. That's fair. I'm not a fan of G10, honestly. If I can get out, like, away from G10, I will. Even like some people do some really cool stuff with it. They had the foil, like the copper foil and the silver foil. It looks cool, and I mean, it has some unique characters to it, but I'd still rather have titanium at the end of the day. I want to make a hemp carta. That'd be cool. Some hemp fibers. I mean, hemp-rete is like, I don't know how it hasn't taken over, because it's insulating qualities and its strength and how long it lasts. Ganja carta. Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep all the stalks of your plants. Just break it down into hemp fiber. You could probably do some really cool stuff with that. I mean, I've had plants with stalks 2-3 inches around. Probably get a lot of strand like that. Let it really dry out. Not till at the point where it's brittle, but actually, Kane, did you hear? Supposedly they're gonna start shutting down some of the dispensaries and go just medical. That'd be a bummer. I mean, it is what it is. That was the thing about, I remember going back to, 2008, 9, 10, 11. Like, oh, come on, just legalize, legalize. And in Massachusetts, I was one of the very first people in Massachusetts to get their medical license. I was number 301 or 31. It was either 301 or 31 or 031. But yeah, you have the convenience of just walking into a store and get it. But I mean, meh. Kush Carta. It's OG Bubba Kush Carta. My wife had a card for a while. No doubt. I mean, I literally live like 2 miles from one. No, my street's like 2 miles, so like 4 miles from one. And they're pretty good people over there. Black, it's cheaper. Black, well, not in Mass, not anymore really, because it's cheap even at the stores. I mean, they do ounce deals for $75, and yet still talking like 21% THC. It's like what? It's insane. Well, that's the thing, Donnie. Like, Gornchester State has it a while. Like, we pay 21%. No, it's gone up. I think it's 23.5% in Mass. And yeah, I can still go pick up an ounce for $75. Or of like the most ridiculous stuff ever. Like, we're talking like 32% THC, which when I was a kid, that was unheard of. But, yeah, it's 150 for like the most top shelf stuff. The deals they're crazy. I mean, even on concentrates, you can go pick up shatter at like 92%, and it's 25 a gram. Okay. I know the owners of too many shops around here. So Gonzo, exactly. Me and my buddy did the hydroponic system for two of the places near me, one in Somerset and one in Fall River. But the Fall River one is just medical again. They said it was too much of a pain with the licenses and stuff to be 21 and up. But they were actually my favorite. They were called Sunrise. And then there's a place called Solar Therapeutics. The whole building now in Massachusetts, to sell a flower product, you actually have to grow it on site. That's kind of the law now. It wasn't like that from the get-go, but it is now. And everything they do at Solar Therapeutics is all solar power. The whole building is run on solar. It's pretty cool. But like, you grab yourself some good seed, a bag of Roots organic soil, and I used to like only liquid organic nutrients, and do like a small thing of nutrients. You only need like 4 or 5 different things to get really high quality stuff. And you don't nowadays. It's going hydroponics it's too expensive per plant. If you're doing small systems, if you're not doing like ebb and flow systems. Good day, farm is the shit in MO. Really? I've never been out there. I have to check it out. I will say I was surprised at how quality Massachusetts was. I know, like, we popularized some of the strains, like Sweet Tooth's a Massachusetts strain. It was, I guess the original grower of it was a kid in Harvard growing it in his dorm room. The original Sweet Tooth, that goes back to like 1991, I believe, or 91 or 93. I tried to grow in my closet when I was 14, and my mother found all my plants, and I'm on like, oh boy. I'll tell you what. So I used to make right before it went, full legal. I was growing a lot, and I would make a lot of canna butter. Because for me, it had to do with my health and stuff. And we lost power. I was at my mother's with my ex, and we had a wood stove, and I got my mom, my ex-wife, to make cookies right on top of the fire stove, because it was like a stovetop. And my mom, right before, while we were making the cookies, we had nothing better to do, so we were actually trimming. And my mom's sitting there, and she's not a smoker, she never was. She's sitting there, her pupils are like saucers, they're huge. And she's like, I think I'm stoned. And she's sitting there, no gloves or anything, so yeah, I mean, your skin will absorb THC. But it was the funniest thing in the world. It was a good time. I grew up on a wood stove. Hell yeah. Help with gadgets. How's it going? I thought it was pretty nice. It was kind of funny. Eureka Pacific, Washington, or further? I don't know what any of that is. The farthest west I've gone is Ohio. I'm an East Coast boy. That's where I'll be. Just being a homebody on the East Coast. Yeah, my folks didn't drink or smoke, etc. I was a problem for a bit, lol, and they got used to it. See, if I would have just, kept it at like simple hallucinogens and pot, it probably wouldn't have bothered my family too much, but I always got to take it to the extreme like an idiot. But you live and learn. My sister gave my mother gummies and they didn't even get her over it. I've noticed with some people, so the way your body metabolizes it, usually with people, it gets them way more messed up than if they were to sit there and like chief down a spliff or whatever. I can sit here right now and eat 1,000 milligrams of THC and my eyes will get red, but I won't feel like I'm baked. I don't know if it's because of some of the problems I have with my stomach. I don't know why. Edibles have never really got to me. I always had to take it to like the most ridiculous extreme with edibles to even feel okay. But tinctures, no. Tinctures, fine. Normal person, couple drops, I'm great. Caleb, yeah, they didn't know about this harder stuff. They didn't until I was a full adult. Yeah, it's crazy. All the simple stuff, I definitely, we'll say experimented with whatever. Missouri, Caleb. What about Missouri? Oh, okay. Okay, that's where that all is, Missouri. I'd like to get out there one day, too. Some of the pictures of the state are beautiful. But, yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about. They didn't know. Yeah, I didn't even mess with the harder stuff. Well, I was naive. I had taken pain pills. Didn't realize, pain pills and Oxycodone. I was naive. I didn't realize you could do stupid stuff with those. You know what I mean? It's once you learn that you can't do stupid stuff with them, and you screw everything up. But yeah, I was like 22 when I started messing up with all this, like that stuff. But yeah, it is what it is, you know? I have IBS, so edibles hardly work for me. Oh, no shit. Well, kinda. I didn't know that would do that, though. That's crazy. Is it because it just digests too quickly or something? That's cool to, like, learn something new every day. I almost ate an entire bottle of the honey and it did nothing. Woo. That's crazy, Mick. Painkillers are definitely the hardest stuff in this instance. LOL, yeah, name brand Vicodin tastes so good. See, now I always loved the taste of that other company, we'll say. And then that became a problem, obviously. I think we had talked about this the other day. Yeah, opiates are sketchy. And now, I've been hearing about this new stuff that's on the street coming from China that was a painkiller in the 60s but didn't get approved by the FDA called nitazines. And I guess it's like, what was it, 30 times stronger than fentanyl? Messed up on pain pills too, and I got crazy for a while. Yeah, it can be hard, especially to find a good balance, because obviously nobody wants to be in pain and just live miserably. That's no fun. Like, and then you have to strike a balance. Well, where does the pain stop and where does the good feeling begin, because there's definitely people out there. It's, well, me and my mom were having this conversation the other day. It's like, I mean, remember when I was out going through my things, I used to try to get my doctors to get me in. They were like, no, no, no. Now my doctors are like, you need pain pills. And I'm like, no. It's crazy. It's so weird, the little cycle it did. It's like full circle now. Now that I don't want them, they're like, take all these. The doctors were giving me tons of pills after my next. Well, I'm sure they were. Mick Ranger, my last ex, was hooked on oxy. I had to take 200 milligrams just to not get a headache. Donnie, yeah, I can feel you. It was like I was eating fake 30s, like Tic Tacs at one point. If I didn't have 20, 25 a day, I was sick. It was not a good time. It was not a good time. Granted, I don't know if I'd change some things if I had a time machine, but I probably wouldn't change everything. If you knew how many paintballs they gave me, it would blow you up. Mick, my grandfather, so his doctor was a nut job. What were those 4 milligram pills? Me and Donnie were talking about them on his stream the other day, the little yellow 4 milligram ones. God. I can't even think of what they were called. It was oxymorphone, but I can't remember the Dilaudid. So he used to get 184 milligram Dilaudid a month. Well, he went to the hospital, and when he got out, the doctor didn't realize he had already filled the script. My grandfather was sitting on like 364 milligrams Dilaudid, and then the next month he did it again. It was not a good time. The chop shop and whatnot. Thank you for joining us. We are talking everything but knives right now. But yeah, they will, Mick, absolutely. Gonzo. I remember, like, obviously opiates are not easy to come off of. They're the hardest thing I've ever did. Besides nicotine, I cannot quit nicotine. I don't. But I know people have seizures and all that. I already do, so that ain't gonna change anything. With benzos, I actually came off benzos really easy. It was no problem for me for some reason. But I kept thinking it like this. Alright, every time I take benzos, I black out and I end up in jail or I do something stupid. Let's not do those. Yeah, I definitely didn't mix well with any type of benzo. There's one I'm allergic to. But yeah, they're really bad. Really, really bad stuff. I'm kind of happy that I don't have to deal with any of that anymore. At least craving wise, you know what I mean? 50-50 with some snow, absolutely. You know it. What is going on? I have unseen notifications, do I? Oh, Bluminati sent me some videos. Thank you, Blue. So, everybody out there, you guys looking at anything? Ooh, speaking of Chris Juarez, he just posted an MSI, a SOCOM, and is that a bug out? Pretty cool picture. Let's see if I can get a picture of, let's see. Where is, ooh, there's Donnie's knife. How can I bring up this picture? Let's see. Let me see something here. Gonzo, same smoke. Yeah, I don't even smoke too much often. Like, I don't even smoke that much anymore, which is crazy. I stopped everything kind of cold turkey. I mean, granted, if there's, a time there's a time and a place for everything. But not to fiend for it anymore. What am I doing? What's this called? Instagram. Instagram. Let's see. If I'm signed in. I am. And it is. Look at that thing right there. That is a really cool knife. Does Neil have an Instagram? Or Knight's Edge? Oh, he has an even better picture, actually. Ooh, coming off pills. Absolutely, Mick. Couldn't agree with that anymore. He has a better picture of it. Where to go? Right there. Look at that thing. Hey, look at that guy. But yeah, that is a gorgeous knife. Ripley, that's number 15. That's cool. I gotta get one of these patches. Shit. Nah, I still gotta get me a one of those hoodies you had at Blade Show. I gotta get a hoodie made. I think that'd look cool. My logo on a hoodie. It might not. I'm gonna change it up anyway. Guys, I think I told you. As of right now, there's nobody with the name 1776 EDC. I'm gonna try to change it up to that. Hey, that's me. But yeah, that's just a heads up. If next Tuesday it's a different name popping up. Is that a nip? Or a stout? I like the Devos, man. I do. I like Devo. What they're doing. Lefty and Colin. I blame Mo Patty for my obsession with them. Am I friends with Mr. Eddie? Yeah. He makes some cool stuff too. Is he gonna have any? I like that little Chonkarooski right there. That's cool. Yeah, Mr. Eddie does some really cool stuff. He really does. A lot of you guys have... I'm ordering a rebranded hoodies right meow. Donnie, I can send over some money. Cash App or whatever. Gonzo, who's Mr. Eddie? I don't know, some guy. He has a good last name though, I'll say that. Mr. Eddie has a great last name. Did he really? Son of a bitch. I'm just out here being Poe. Shit. I gotta get my money up. Alright, everybody, now these beads, they're now 150 bucks a piece. Yeah, right. No, but hopefully this time next year, I'm hoping to have that machine and to be making some titanium scales, which would be cool because I'll make titanium scales for anything. I don't give a shit. I think I have this backwards. That'd be fine too. Of course he did. Caleb, I'll message you tonight or tomorrow. Alright. Buy his beads. Laser Ghost Knife is my new name. Wait, what? Laser Ghost Knives. Okay, okay, I'm digging now. But hell yeah. Yeah, Mick. Donnie's definitely on another realm. To be hand making flippers is, folders is, that's crazy. It blows my mind. That's for damn sure. I mean, changing my brand name to Laser Ghost Knives, LGK all day. All right, all right. See, everybody's switching it up right now. I like that, LGK. All right. It reminds me of Dirty Ghetto Kids. For me, it'd be Lazy Ghetto Kids. Gonzo, I can come. What Gonzo say? You're still keeping the ghosties, right? Well, a laser ghost makes sense. I will say this: if you have a brazen, put skiffs in it. It's great. Fucking yeah, that was the whole point. All right, 10-4. Is DGK still in business? I don't think people even know who that was. That's like mid '90s skateboarding era and shit. I think I still have a DGK deck somewhere laying around. Yeah, who do we got in here? We got 17 people. Oh shit, time kind of flew by. I got another 15 minutes, I believe. Stevie Williams is a boss. Yeah, they still rock it. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Stevie Williams is a boss. Especially, you gotta be like fair. There wasn't, especially back then, there was nobody black skateboarding. There was like 4 guys that I can think of that were good. And they were all like Philly dudes too. Philly or Atlanta. I think one Brooklyn guy. Everybody else wasn't either that good or just didn't have the name recognition. Actually, I can say his name. I grew up with Nick Donpierre. He won the Tampa Am a couple times, like '04 and '03. That kid had a rough life. I'm not gonna go into details, but yeah, I grew up with him. He's out in like L.A. now, doing what the hell? He's like a physical fitness coach for like super rich people. But yeah, that kid could skate. I was in his first pro vid. My cousin was the one, my buddy that passed away. Yeah, there was a couple of good skateboarders come out from this area. Still loving on this. I do wish, I think I've said this before, I wish he would put a secondary bevel, like a micro bevel, on his fixed blades. But I do like how comfortable they are, man. He does a great job on like his ergos. His ergos are on point. Speaking of knife makers, especially for what he doesn't have, years of experience or anything. The kid's pretty good. I like what he's doing, and it's gonna be cool seeing, his evolution, his growth and stuff. I kind of wish I knew what Donnie was doing, from the get-go. That Black Civivi looks amazing. Gonzo, did you just change your stuff? You're screwing with me, man. That Black Civivi looks amazing. What's the cost on that? Currently carrying a Cold Steel Recon. Tonto, had it for 13 years and still love it. Gonzo, you want me to send it out to you so you can mess with it? I think these are only like $55, maybe even less. And like, they have the aluminum one. PSA has the aluminum one. And I try to say it every live stream. If I have something you want, just let me know. I'll send it out, especially if you're a content maker. Wait, what? What's going on? There's 2 different Gonzos. Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. Oh, okay. Different Gonzo. Look at that. In Canada and the border would confiscate it, but it's a nice knife. I'll check them out here. I have a Berkles to review. Mo Patty, that's cool. Do you which one? Or is it hush hush right now? How do you all have the same name? Hello, holy. I just noticed the other Gonzo. Hello. Yeah, that's a bug out. I thought Gonzo was screwing. Well, Gonzo EDC was screwing with me. Imposter. Yeah, guys. So we got 14 minutes left in the stream. I know the stream's been all over the place today. Usually I have like a set route. I didn't today. Um, definitely a clone. The Canadian clone, eh? But I still think Brian F is going live at 8:30. Gonzo is my old dog's name. Oh, that's cool. When I think Gonzo, I think I like the Muppets because I'm a child like that. That's an 80s kid thing anyway. Welcome, new evil Gonzo. What's going on? But yeah, so I didn't set it up this week. I don't know if it worked last week to set up a raid onto his channel. I hope it did. But actually, let me see if I can do that quick. Let's see what happens. Bum. YouTube. So how did I even do it? I see I Googled it last time while I did it, but let's see. What did I do? Create a demographic agreement. No. Community moderation. Was that in this? Blocked words. Oh, okay. What do I have hidden users? Okay. Is disabled if your channel subscriptions are private. I don't think they are. But do you... Alright, yeah, I can. Alright, let's see. I just have to put his channel. Because he should be going live. Oh, at 9. Well, I guess we're going at 9 today. But I'm still going to make sure I do it. That's not what I was supposed to do. I'm horrible at this. Copy link. I don't think I hit it. There we go. And then back to this. All channels. Oh, that's to allow from. I don't know. I'm gonna have to mess with it again at some other point. Maybe it didn't work last week. Okay, party people gotta cook. Alright, thanks for being there, Donnie. Take it easy, man. What's going on, Dog One? Neil McKenzie, hey, how's it going? The Dark Gonzo. Hey, Blue, you're another one I didn't see. Hey, Burkle's literally just talking about you. Hey, Cliff, what's going on? Did someone just end? Is that what's going on? Help with gadgets. All right, yes, we gotta get Tommy. Thank you, Mo Patty. At 8:30 EST. All right, at 8:30, I will sign off so you guys can go check out Tommy. I still apparently have to learn how to redirect correctly, because I was, let me see if I can do it quick. I got 10 minutes to figure this out. 10 minutes, let's see. Guys, everyone say hi to the Dark Gonzo. Been busy? That's awesome to hear, Burkles. Busy is good, because they say, what is it they say? Idle hands are the devil's playground. Don't he go on at 9:30? Well, let's check to make sure. Let's double check. Cancel that up. Yeah, okay. If I change something, oh well. Help. Oh no, those are my videos. What am I doing? Help. My gadgets. Scheduled for 9:30. Shit. Yeah, he doesn't go until 9:30. So, I wonder if he ended up. I haven't been, like I said, in anybody's live feed, which I definitely have some guilt on me for that. I like that Vosteed too, but I wonder if he liked OBS. I enjoy it. I wish I could figure out some stuff, obviously, but I am enjoying it. 8:30 my time. Oh, okay. Hey, old man on the ridge. Caleb and all. I've been watching on TV for about an hour. Just wanted to say hi and tell y'all to smash that like button. Old man on the ridge. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Trish is in her fake time zone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can take offense to this, and it is what it is. But EST is the only time zone. Thank you, Mo. Cliff, how are you doing today? So these are the people I'm calling out right now. Cliff, I know you just got here, but you got to get called out. Old man on the ridge, if you can type, I'm calling you out. If not, I get it because you're on TV. Bluminati, I don't care how long the paragraph is. I don't think I see no Patty put one. And Gonzo's, both Gonzo's. I got to see what you guys are carrying today. Oh wait, I think Gonzo might have put one down. I'm not sure now. Got me second guessing myself. And we'll check out the couple popular ones. Blade HQ. Nope, that's HW. Why am I not using the other keyboard? Ooh, what are these? Are these psyops? They are. I like it. That sucks that I like it. Damn. I like that a lot. And LMAX too. LMAX is a wicked underrated steel in my opinion. Frag pad. Gonzo, you know what? You can just leave. Go. That's the only word not allowed in this stream is the word Dixon. If you carried it, keep it to your damn self. No, that's awesome. Are you liking it, Gonzo? After Christmas, that'll be my first purchase. Not the frag one. I want plain. I know, I'm weird. I'd like it with the, if I can find one with the blue anodized screws. If not, no worries. Kathleen Smith, how are you? Haven't talked to you in a little bit, but I hope all is well. Ohio River Jack Cliff. Been waiting on metal to come in for our first report. Also going to make a higher end option as well. Burkles, that's awesome, dude. I can't wait to see more pics. That's all I'll say. Without trying to give too much away, of course. Yeah. Oh, and they have it without a black blade. I gotta get one of these. Son of a bitch. I like it. I like the fact there's no rear flipper tab either. For you that know, I don't like flipper tabs. It's one of the reasons I like the Dixon so much. No flipper tab. And just a chunky blade, and they're so freaking smooth. And I wasn't that big of a McNeese fan, and now I like the I like the Mac 2.5. I like a lot of the knives now. I don't know what happened. I don't. I think I got to handle them. Now is that. It's kind of like Donnie. Granted, I always like the look of his knives. Unfortunately, like they're really cool. But then I held one, and that ruined everything for me. It really did. Holiday sale. No, I want to see new stuff. Magnica, blah blah blah. Okay. Few new arrivals. Kershaw, Microtech. Is this the regular MSI? Yeah, it looks like. Oh, I clicked one of the serrated. I don't like serrated either for pretty much any situation. Not a fan. I should get another Microtech OT. I liked my little guy. Hey, that's fitting, but oh, some tour. I have SOCOM. Does everybody have a SOCOM now? Katuo, Dirty Bird. People seem to really like the Yakuza. It seems like a small knife though. 3.3-inch blade. Well, maybe not. 7.5. That ain't too bad. It's a good sized knife. It looks stubby though. No, it looks kind of Jody. Dog one. I don't know if I told you. So I ended up buying a knife. I still haven't showed it on the channel, and that's for a good reason. I don't like it, and I don't want to show things I don't like, especially because I know it's a knife a lot of people like. Mo Patty won me, so it's my fault. I will say that. She told me to buy the Dixon, and this is where it gets bad because I had like four. Oh no, it was 425 put away. The second I bought this knife, there's one on Blade Binge that sold 425 the next day. I was so angry. Blockside Customs. I don't think I know them. Huh. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like the look of that. I don't know if I like the materials for the handle, but I do like the look of it. Barbie, honestly, not so much, but I wanted to be home. I'm doing all right though. I'm doing okay. A Shrike. I haven't heard of this guy either. And I do like the look of that. I love Shred Carbon. S45VN. Oh, it's small though. Eh. Hey, someone said William Hornbostel. I missed them. The Dixons are on the secondary now. More nowadays, so they're probably a lot cheaper than new. Yeah, Gonzo, there's been, like I said, 425. This is the cheapest I've seen one go for, personally. And I kick myself for not having the money to buy it that day. I'll get one. I will. And William Hornbostel, how we doing? Foca. I haven't heard of the. These are a lot of new knives. Hey, a Paragon Warlock. That color's crazy. That's such a weird knife, man. That whole mecha. Has anybody played with one of these? I played with one. Probably, I think it was This is before I even had a channel. I won't say who. They have a bigger channel. Sent me just to check out. I really liked it. It was just weird. I couldn't deploy it quick if I would have needed to. especially in a high stress situation. No way in hell. But it was cool. Hey, the beef crossbars are selling out pretty good. That's a solid knife, especially for the money. It really is. LUDT. Per kilo. Pokila makes some cool stuff. The gecko is really cool. Who is that? Is that Stonewash? Oh, yeah. What is going on with that blade? That fade looks insane. I can't zoom in. More tools. Nope. Ugh. I like that a lot, honestly. Not for the price, but Pokila is expensive, but you do get what you pay for. I handled an Orca, and it was very impressive. And I don't remember, I think it was the Orca that, oh my god, why can't I think of his name? He has a really cool channel. We were on at the same time, and I can't think of his name, and it's going to drive me nuts. Let me go to because I talked to him not too long ago. It's kind of a bummer that he's working now, because he does have a really good channel. I'm sure he doesn't think the same way. That's Sean. Sever. Sever's son had a Pokilo Orca that they picked up at Blade Show last year. It was really, really nice. That's another one. What a nice person. And really smart, makes some really cool designs. Keep an eye out for his name, because he may have something coming down the pipeline. I think this is the one, not Rob. Bees was checking out the other day. The Void Flare. Very odd looking knife to me. Cool, not a bad thing. Hey, a Yonder. Yonder's a great knife too. Dog One and William Hornbostel, did you guys put down your carry for today? Did you have a themed carry? Did you just throw knives in your pockets? Not even going to look at TRMs right now because I drool over them. They're really nice. Or Matt. Oh, the Raven. I do like the Raven. I will say. It's out of stock, of course, because I really like it. I don't like that, though. It's boring. I like that, though. 20 CV, overall length, just over 7.5. 3.7 ounces. Are these frame locks or these liner locks? Frame locks. Frame, yeah. 170, that's not bad. What does DLT have? DLT. Hey, Robin, what's going on? Shed Knife Skirt and Bond Arms Derringer. Ooh, which Bond Arms Derringer? It's not the 45-70-22, is it? Because those things are ridiculous. And they hurt so bad. They dig in so bad. I want another Malibu too. I liked my Malibu. To think I just gave it away. But the person that I gave it to really, really wanted one. What are you gonna do? They're good knives. Mine had a little bit of a blade stick, lock stick, but besides that, in case I have to pry open a door or fight a brick. Dog one, are you accurate with it? Is it possible to be accurate with? They're fun, but can you, seriously, can you be accurate with one? I don't know. I don't have enough experience with one to say. I'm back. Had to take Pups out. How's Pups doing? How is the puppy doing? Yeah, I like that purple. They have to rub it in my face with purple. I love purple. Protect TR3. Nah, not for me. Jack Wolf. Beautiful. Not for me. You guys know how I feel about... Oh! Hinder. Oh, no. Here we go. This is exactly what I want. Not the biggest fan of the bronze, but... Oh, it doesn't have it. I thought it did. Alright. It doesn't, so I'm not too upset. That'd be the one I'd buy, though, out of all these. Maybe the honeycomb. I don't mind honeycomb. Huh. Ah. It's killing me. I don't even know why I'm looking at it. A lot of frag pattern ones out now. And machine-wise Opus. Pup is doing great, but if I don't take him off playtime, he will sit there and just bark in my face. Oh. Ooh. There you go. That's the cutlet right there. And this it's definitely the smoothest button lock I think I've ever played with. And I got to play with two of them. One was on... Was it this knife? No, it wasn't this knife. I'm lying. But I did get to play with this knife, and it was smooth. But I'm talking about the Mojave, I believe. I got to play with two different versions of this knife at Blade Show. They had one on bearings and one on washers. And I know washers. The one on bearings felt ridiculous. They are Gonzo. They're good. They're so good. Medford. Does anybody have a Medford out there? I gotta ask. You could run 45 cal, but I like the 410. Now it's 45 long Colt, right? Or do you have like a moon clip or something, a half moon clip, something to use? No, it couldn't be. It'd have to be something, right? Because ACP is small rimmed, so how does that work? I will say I've never handled any. Oh wait, yeah, I did. I have handled a Medford. That was a long time ago, though. And somebody was just talking about Medfords, that they've gotten better. And I haven't handled one in it's 2025, 7 years. It was nice. The one I handled, it was nice. It wasn't $945 nice, but it was nice. Granted, I knew a lot less than I do now. And even saying that, it doesn't mean much. Let's be real. Ooh, Herman Mantis. Now, here's a knife I've never handled. I've never handled a Herman. I don't think. Ooh, that's so thin. It's a cool looking backspacer too. But see, if I have such a hang up, that looks like it would be a nice hard use knife, does it not? What do you guys think? Gonzo, you've owned a few Medfords. What did you think about them? You've had a lot more experience than me, so just curiosity question. Same thing with Herman's. What do you guys think? Because that looks like such a nice hard use knife, but paying $1,100, I probably wouldn't want to give it hard use. You know, when you have a knife like this, that's like what, $30, $40? No, these were a little more than that. They're like 40. No, they're like $40, I think. I don't mind giving it a beating. You know what I mean? But even like I don't know. Let me just grab the first knife off the top of the box. That one. Alright, see, even like this knife, I'd feel kind of bad about beating this up. Slim Midi is my favorite Medford. I hard use my Rosie. See, yeah, no, I don't think I could. I don't even hard use this guy, and these are like $330. Granted, I know if I hard use this, it would end up like my Benchmade, all fudged up. But I love my Benchmade, and that might have even been more money. But I'm so afraid to just destroy the PVD coating and the titanium or the carbon fiber, or even taking it apart. I noticed taking it apart, I scratched up the little screw. Super bummed out too. Dog one, see, I don't think I'd keep it in a safe, but I always carry multiple knives with me, so it'd be a pocket queen, I guess. Not a safe queen, but a pocket queen. And it would get the use look to it, like it'd get that distressed look from just carrying it, which I don't mind. But it probably destroys the resale. But that being said, I probably wouldn't I don't resell many of my knives, if you guys haven't noticed. Let me see. I'm still mad about this knife. I blame MC for making me buy it. This was like the first knife that I fell in love with that was affordable to me. That wasn't like a budget knife that he did a review on. And now it's beaten up. It's seen better days. It needs to be tightened too. But let's see. What do you guys? I still think they're good looking knives. And I love that said Stevie clip. So cool. I don't know. Tom Prescribes. Is this a thing? Tuesday Knife Talk? God, I need this. I've been close to hard using my Hawk Talon. It just hits every box for me. Wow. Well, Thomas Prime, we were just talking about hard using expensive knives. And I feel guilty hard using expensive knives. I just do. They don't even have to be necessarily super expensive. Like a $350 knife. I think these were $300 back when they came out. Something like that. Kind of bums me out. Never mind, a $1,000 plus knife. Like a Hawk Talon. I will say, I do take... Yeah, Mick. I definitely take care of all my stuff. But I hard use most of my knives. I haven't hard used... I won't hard use this one because this was a gift. But I've beaten on the brazen. It's definitely been sharpened quite a few times, and the O knife hasn't been beaten because it was a gift. When I get given a knife, or even if I trade for one. The knife I carried yesterday, I traded for, and it's just a QSP, but I really like the, so I don't hard use that one. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, can't hard use this guy, and I probably won't this guy just cause. But this guy gets beaten. This guy certainly gets beaten. And yeah, Thomas, every Tuesday we are here. And then, because it was handmade, and I've used, I've definitely put this through its paces. But I do want to put a secondary bevel on this. And then see how it handles. But at the same time, I feel like I'm ruining it. What's going on, Josh? I haven't seen you for a bit. Nice to see you, man. How's everything? I take care of my thing, but I don't hard use most. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. It was formative. They left. I made $7 an hour. Oh, what did I miss? Dog one. I worked at Caned Hunt as a fortune, and those very rich guys asked me what I got paid. This guy with a burning $100. Oh! Dog one. Did that, like, break your heart? Dog one. It's going out to, another YouTuber. Whenever he sends me his info, when I get it back, if you want to check it out, you're more than willing. You've been here, and you've been a part of the community probably longer than I have, so you're not somebody I worry about. That is messed up at Dog One. You should have pissed on the door handles. People like that are just shitty people. Agreed. It was crazy. When I worked construction, you couldn't tell who came from what background a lot of the times. And I worked with a guy named Sal. Sal, I didn't know, was part of the family type deal. And was multi-millionaire. And this guy didn't dress nice at all. He probably dressed the worst on the crew. Very nice guy, but I didn't realize he married into the family type deal. And this guy, like I said, multi-millionaire, owned 2 different construction businesses. And like in Boston, if you own a construction business and you're valued over, like, say, $3 or $4 million, you're probably doing a lot of work. And he was. This guy pissed it all away at, well, it's not there anymore, but the dog track. I didn't know that. And he made some important people, I guess. Or the wrong people, I guess he made really mad. Well, it led to a divorce, and working with this guy, I didn't know. He, like I said, multi-millionaire. And then, within a decade, was living out of his Toyota Camry. And then, the guy that got me the job, I knew he had money. I knew he did because the guy that got me in and him were really good friends. And this guy, like, started the union I worked for. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together, Boston and union. Probably some shady stuff. But yeah, they so all right, so this is when I was working at Fenway. That older gentleman that started the union, he goes, "Caleb, I got you into this, right?" I'm sitting there, I'm digging, like I'm literally digging a trench by hand, and he throws me car keys. I catch it. I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Take a break. Go drive my car around so it won't get a ticket." Because we're at Fenway. He's parked literally on Yawkey Way, just blocking one-way traffic. For 3 hours straight. It was the last 3 hours of the day. I got paid. It was a Sunday, so $80-something an hour to just drive in a circle around Fenway Park for 3 hours straight. And then when I was done, He knew that I was going to get paid. Guy started the union. Gave me 3 crisp $100 bills, one for each hour. I was like, what? He was like, it's better than paying for a ticket. He goes, at least you get to have fun with the money. So I was like, oh, this guy clearly does have money. And then I seen his house. And he didn't live in Boston. He lived in Rhode Island. And he had like 14 bedrooms. Like, who needs that? 14? It was something like 6.5 bath. I was like, why? How many? Why? But yeah, he was one of those people. Like, he had money, but you're like, oh, no. It was a whole different level. It blew my mind. Okay, I went back when there was a draft. People didn't hate each other as much. City mouse met country mouse. Northerners and Southerners foxhole bonding. Dog, what? It sucks. Oh, Prime, you're Massachusetts? Nice, I still am. I'm South Coast Mass, Rhode Island border now. That's one thing that bums me out. When I turned 21, I tried to join. And I did something you're not supposed to do. And I got lucky. I could have gotten in a lot more trouble than I did. It was all health stuff. I may have not tried to tell the truth because I really just wanted to, serve the country. And it got a little ugly. But I don't know. I'm still sour about that. I'll never forget that guy's name. Staff Sergeant Ben Loss. Big Jamaican dude. Really nice guy in the end. I can't say anything bad about him, but I wanted to. I definitely wanted to join really, really bad. City mouse trying to be a country mouse. See, I'm in the middle. Because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I have lived in this area my whole life. But went to school in the city. I didn't have a choice. Because I am on the very outskirts of a city. On a town line, literally. Like, my address is as a town address. But physically, I'm in the city. It's weird. And it's why mail sucks. Getting mail here is horrible. Sometimes I'll get things like that. And sometimes it'll take an extra week because of that. Fred the Lug, what's going on? Nice to see you. Did you end up going to Japan yet? You in Japan? You back? And Cliff, did you say it was -10? I have the same microjet. I jumbled the front top of the scale out and exposed the front flipper. Very happy with it. That's so funny. I had talked about that on one of the streams. Like, I wondered if it was possible to be able to do that. Well, now I know. I won't jumble this one. This was a gift, so I would feel horrible, even if it came out perfecto. But I also know my hands. LOL, I lied and said I was 18 when I was 16. Then I went crazy girl. Girl crazy, blah. Woke up at 27. Yeah, I can understand that. Dog one, definitely understand that. Cliff says, yup. Phew. Just got back from Miami. Then went to Albany to meet a customer to make a new knife. Going to Japan in 2 weeks. Oh, it's awesome. I hope you had a good time in Miami and Albany. And be safe. I'm sure I'll talk to you more before then, but still, please be safe traveling country to country. Sketchy times. As the sun goes down, it gets colder. Oof. Now, Cliff, what part are you from? Well, what part are you in, I should say, give or take. Oh, and guys, I know we would talk. Well, I got 5 minutes left, so I'm not gonna bring up knife trends again. But yeah, show these off one more time, just to get some ideas. This, like I said, I've only showed it like 5 times now. Okay, this will be going to Mo Patty, and I hope she likes it. And then, like I said, trying a very new design with the whole lanyard thingy majiggy. My microjet was Tiger Stripe, and when I dremelled it, it screwed the ano. I have it all taken down, and then am going to re-ano it at some point. Loving the stone finish. Oh, it's awesome, Fred. 2.5 hours north of Anchorage. Now, Cliff, is Anchorage as bad as some people say? Some people say that Anchorage is like really bad, crime-wise. And here's my idea, guys, for this beat. Like I said, I've never done this before, but I only have a few minutes to explain. So, all right, see these two halves, and they're done in a smaller size than I normally do. I wanted to take this and suspend it in a blank of resin. But it'll be different because A, I don't like the way this color red came out. It looks like shit. So I'm not happy. So that'll get put into a different project. So I'm going to remake it with the same green. And that will go with this lanyard, which is a snake knot, but it's going to change color every knot. So it'll be green, red, green. Well, alternate colors every knot. Worst city in the north. Really? Mo Patty, I'm glad you love it because it's for you, obviously. I just want it to be more matchy-matchy. I'm not happy with the way the red came out. I'm sure I'll use that for something else. And then I got Bluminati Ninja. One of these blanks is for him, and another one is for Twisted. And then basically whoever wants one next. Is that no? Dog one. It's all done with UV resin and mica powders. And even the blanks are hand done, one drop at a time in a mold like this. Making the blanks is the hardest part because it's just slow. How funny, I was just making a lanyard. Nice. If you want a bead, let me know. But just let me get these guys done. By next week, they'll be done. So whoever gets, I'll take in 4 people at a time. Do those. Get them out. I don't charge. There's subscriber type things only. Or if you win a giveaway. But yeah, I enjoy it, and you guys seem to like them, so I'll keep doing it for as long as I can. But it's 8:59. I don't think anybody's on for a half hour. At 9 o'clock's my hard quit. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. It's always a fun time. I appreciate it. Sorry today's show was all over the place. Didn't really have a way to go, a plan, any of that this week. But yeah, thank you guys for being here, and remember, stay sharp out there, and I'll see you guys out there.